another video today, and this one is pretty cool. So we're on our way up to AFE suspension. Pretty sure I did not say that right, but we're heading over to AFE, meeting up with those guys, and we're getting some sway bars. And the cool thing is that they're you know, I do have to be honest, they are giving me a really good deal on these. So just make sure you guys go and check out AFE and all their products and stuff. Got plenty of stuff for Camaros and you know, pretty much every car that's out there. But yeah, we're heading over there right now. They're gonna install them. They're actually gonna be doing a video also on the car, but for their website and stuff like that. So I'm super honored that they would you know, choose my car. I mean, there's plenty of other cars that are better, that are, you know, V8s and stuff, and but I guess they either like me or they like the car. So yeah, right now we're heading up there. We're about I want to say 45 minutes away, and running a little late, but you know, that's what happens when you should have gotten gas the day before and you're like, no, I got it. Yeah, that didn't happen how I wanted it to. So yeah, we're on our way there, and it's gonna be cool. I'm not sure if they're gonna let us film. I'm not sure how it's gonna be, if I just drop the car off and then I just kind of gotta go find somewhere to hang out, or they'll let me actually see the whole process. I think that would be really cool if they do, and if not, you know, it is what it is, and I'll give you my night after on that. I guess I can give you the before now in the case they don't, but so the sway bars, or I mean the car right now handles pretty good. It's not terrible. I do believe it's just a little too wobbly. I think there is a bit of a just a little too much roll, and I know that's more suspension, as far as, or not suspension, sorry, that is suspension, but I mean more on the actual shocks and the coils, and you know, stiffening up that and putting some good coilovers and stiffening up the dampening. That will definitely help with that. But I feel putting on the sway bars will help stiffen up the car, make it more rigid, and they will make the handling a lot better. And so that's my hope. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to realign the car. I'm not sure if it's gonna be an easy process or if it messes up the alignment, but I guess we'll see once we get there. But I'm excited. It's really cool that they're doing this, and I mean, I won't be able to test the car in its in a track element for some time, hoping that maybe we can do muscles on the strip. That would be awesome up in Vegas. I just don't know if that's going to be feasible for us this year again, unfortunately. Just got to see the dates, got to see if we can you know, afford to head out there, because it's not cheap going racing, and it's not cheap, you know, hotel rooms and the fuel to get out there, and you know, it's just a lot of factors that go in. So yeah, so now we're just heading over there, and yeah, we'll see how the shop looks.
And then your Camaro right up there on that list.
Oh, cool.
What package is it? Is it like a 1ZE or?
That's 2LT.
Oh, 2LT? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
So it already had the beefed up exhaust and had
No, the exhaust is aftermarket. The Brembos are aftermarket. They've got it installed already. And dude, this thing looks so cool. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely gonna change up the entire thing. This is the old one. Very tiny. Alright, so they are starting to put the rear sway bar in, and this is the stock one, and look how tiny this is. So comparatively, it's going to be way bigger. It's going to be way more stiffer, and I think they're putting it on the stiffest setting, which is fine. So we'll see kind of how it ends up turning out. But dude, this shop is really cool. I mean, there's a Supra over there, there's a sweet BMW over there, and it's huge. This place is gigantic. The awesome thing though is that this place, they do all their work in-house, so they have a bunch of different buildings around here, and they do all their parts here. They're not shipped from anywhere else. They make them, they paint them, they do all the work here. So I feel even better about being able to come here and have them do it, knowing that it's all in-house built. And it's just an honor to just be in this building. So again, I really want to thank AFE for allowing my car to be in here, them doing the work, and you know, being able to do this, because this is really cool. And yeah, I'm just at a loss of words, to be quite honest. So yeah, we'll just get that done, and we'll see when it's done. We left the shop. I didn't get to film the rear end or anything like that, so unfortunately you guys have to just go to AFE's YouTube and watch their install video. So which is awesome. I'm super excited. The car feels really good right now. I gotta give the sway bars a little more time to break in. So this isn't the end of the video. I'm gonna do another kind of, I want to say, recap, or I don't know, what do you want to call it? Something to, in a couple months, or I want to say in a couple weeks, I should say, since I drive the car enough to be able to break the bars in. But the car's driving fantastic. I mean, it already feels a world of a difference. On ramps and you know, freeway junctions are amazing, and it's randomly raining. That's super weird. But again, AFE, awesome guys. Please go check them out. Go check out their YouTube, their install video. Their shop is gigantic. They've got everything from intakes to, I mean, I saw a turbo in there, to exhaust systems. I mean, they've got a huge selection of products. Again, they're not really sponsoring this video. I did buy the sway bars. I did pay for them to install the sway bars. They did give me a really good discount, if you will, and so I, you know, have to, disclose that. But at the same time, they were awesome. The two counter guys, Terry, and I can't remember the other guy's name, and I'm sorry, I can't remember it. Terry got me food while I was waiting, so it was awesome. Their small little showroom is super cool, and they got a lot of stuff on display, and they do stuff for trucks, they do stuff for pretty much anything. So go check them out. They're super awesome. But like I said, right now the car is driving really well. I'm really excited to just do some daily driving in it, get the feel for the car, and especially get the car on the track. I want to see how it handles, because right now it's handling really well. The response is really nice, and I feel like I might need to get it aligned, because it feels like it tends to be pulling to the left a little bit, but that's okay. It's not like drastic where I'm like struggling to keep the car straight. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some footage of the bar in the back, so at least you guys can see it installed. They're orange, which doesn't match the theme of the car. If they were red, I would get away with it. I preferred black, so it all blended. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, and I'm super excited. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Hey guys, well, I just wanted to do a quick update on the sway bar. So it's been quite some time since I've been able to actually break in the bars and actually take them out to the track and do everything, which I got those done back in July. It is now January 2023, so it's been, you know, quite some time. But that being said, though, I didn't want to just do a video, or, you know, the ending of this video a couple weeks after. I wanted them to break in. I wanted them to also be tested on the track, because I wasn't able to do it. But the good thing is that I have multiple views on how this ended up working out. So the ending is going to be a little bit longer than I anticipated it to be, but I wanted to get you as much information as possible. So the overall drivability of it. Yes, the car handles amazingly. You know, taking corners on just on ramps, off ramps, or highway interchanges and stuff, fantastic. But the overall daily rideability of it is really, really harsh. You feel everything. I mean, the car will shake on small bumps and everything. That being said, though, I am on the stiffest setting, so I'm sure maybe if you went middle or a little bit on the softer end, it might be a little bit better. But I wanted to go full on stiffest settings so I could get what it actually feels like to be driving, and what it feels like to be, you know, in the stiffest mode possible. So on the daily end, might be a little too tough. But that being said, though, you know, that's just my own preference. I left it on there as I left it on the stiffest setting because I just wanted to make sure that when I do kind of take more corners and kind of do more kind of just testing and seeing if it's going to be better, I want to have more information so that when I do upgrade my suspension up to coilovers, then it's going to be a little bit better, or I'll know whether I need to go softer or go in the middle. Now on road course, fantastic. I mean, the car was handling great. I was taking corners like faster than I would have if I was on a stock end. Now I could just be driver and just pushing it a little bit more, but overall the car felt stiffer. It rebounded a lot faster. Or I didn't, the body roll wasn't as harsh, which may be good, may be bad for some drivers. I mean, I've heard having a little body roll never hurts. That being said, though, it did eat through my fender liner, but I feel like that's just my suspension starting to go out, or my shocks and my springs starting to go out. But that day was fantastic. I mean, I was putting really good times. I was doing, this was at the Auto Club Speedway, so I was doing, very low 2-minute laps. I can't remember what my fastest time was, but I got a video kind of going over that, and that'll come after this. But then I did some racing birds and some autocross, so that was my biggest thing that I wanted to make sure that I kind of had a little more information on. So that actually was fantastic. I gained so much more time. Now I can't say it was 100% the springs, or the sway bars, but I will. What I'll say is that I did drop like 3 to 4 seconds. Now, again, this because I daily the car and I know the limit of what the car can do. That could just be driver. Maybe I just got a second and a half, and just being able to drive as much as I have, I've been able to do it more, or I've been driving better. But I did notice a big difference. I mean, a couple of guys there as well noticed a big difference as far as how hard the car was leaning, and the car just seemed to be doing very, very well. So overall, the car is just amazing. I would recommend getting them. Maybe not to the stiffness that I have it if you're gonna daily the car. If you want a little more response, you want the car to not lean as hard and be able to take corners a little bit easier without the body roll kind of throwing you around, I would recommend doing it. Maybe starting in a neutral setting and then go stiffer, or go on the softer end and then just kind of test it out and see how you want to do it. But I mean, this will be just the Sway Bar kind of video. I'm sure once I get the coilovers, I'll make another video to see how it all how it benefits all together, and if it's worth being on the stiffest setting with the coilovers or having to dial in and do what I need to do. Yeah, I mean, overall the car just drives fantastic. The car is just super tight, and it's just a lot of fun now. Definitely have to be careful on trying to go up on driveways or any off-centered roads, because you will go three-wheel or you'll teeter. You'll be on two. So if you're a manual, or you swapped your diff and you're on the LSD, you definitely want to, when you go up it, definitely want to go a little bit slow, just so you don't burn the clutch discs that are in the diff. So just kind of ease your way, let the car kind of roll on its own and just kind of do its thing. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'd rather just take the precaution on just taking your time, and then that way nothing breaks or none of the pucks or the discs that are in the diff mess up. So but that's it. I just wanted to do this video. I've been meaning to finish it up. With the holidays and with work, it's just been really hard. So I'm trying to get back into it and try and make these videos and get them out as soon as I can. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for following along. 2023, I'm hoping that this year will be a little bit more on the suspension end, maybe wheels and tires. I just have to see what is in store, because at this point I am now going into thousands of dollars territory versus a couple hundred. So yeah, but hit up AFE. They're awesome guys. They will definitely take care of you. They can do the work there as well. They used my car for their R&D, I would say. Not R&D, but for them to do their installation video. So definitely go check out their video that they did. It's super cool, and the shop was awesome. So thank you, AFE, so much for having me. I really do appreciate it, and always be wrapping them because they took care of me. So that's all I got. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And like I said, if I'll try and get some more shots of kind of how the car's handling. It's kind of tough though if I can't really get a backside shot of it, so I'll see what I can do as far as like maybe getting a 360 camera and kind of doing one of those long pull things so you can kind of see it's leaning. But even then, if I don't have it perfectly level, it's not gonna look right. So but that's all I got, guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one.